Republicans are willing to cut their noses off. They're willing to undermine the health and even the lives of their constituents. They are willing to put the United States, full faith and credit of the United States government at risk, and they're willing to shut down government and everything that means in terms of putting people, basically making federal workers not have a paycheck. They're willing to do all of this simply because they don't want people to have access to care. They hate President Obama, and I actually think that there is a third element to this, Congressman. I think that third element is they want to teach the American people a lesson, those who voted for Obama twice, that they should never, ever, ever think about doing something like that again, or else they're going to hold the nation hostage.
That's interesting you said that, because I think you're probably right there. And, I got a feeling that for some reason on my mind this morning today has been this whole idea that's written in the Bible that says your enemy will become your footstool.
Yes.
It's amazing how all of this is beginning to work out. I can tell you that the article that I just talked about, where the very people who were adamantly against Obamacare have now turned around, and said, "Wait a minute, this what we have said and what the Tea Party is doing does not make sense."
Right.
And so, I guess my point is that while it may be their aim to some people to say, "Okay, never elect Barack Obama again to the presidency," I think it actually their efforts may have a reverse effect, because as more and more people are learning about this, more and more people becoming insured, more and more people, you got to understand, when you're talking about illness and you're talking about life and death situations, this is serious stuff.
That's exactly
right. And so if you've got somebody who, say, for example, like the ladies that I marched with the other morning, lupus walk, and they were telling half of them that half of the women that I was looking at, there was at least 1,000 of them, didn't have insurance.
Right.
And they couldn't get insurance because of pre-existing conditions. Now, you mean to tell me that somebody who now enrolls and hasn't had insurance maybe for 5, 6, 7 years now has an opportunity to get insurance?
Right.
To be able to go to a doctor?
Right.
To not have to worry about, getting the care that they need? Mm-hmm. Come on.
Actually,
I think you cannot put a dollar value on that. So I think the Republicans are going, and the Tea Party crowd is going against a force that they will not be able to deal with.
They won't be able to deal with it. And Congressman, along the lines of unintended consequences, this week, the Affordable Care Act, the health insurance exchanges were open for business. And what we're finding is that millions of Americans are going on to healthcare.gov and the state exchanges to sign up. And so I'm thinking...
We had that situation in Maryland where I talked to our health secretary, and he tells me that the response has been overwhelming. They didn't even expect. They knew it would be a lot of people, coming forth and applying and trying to get more information, but it has been overwhelming, and he's delighted.
So the unintended consequence, again, may be that the shutdown is causing more people to explore what this thing called the Affordable Care Act is, and even look at the exchanges and perhaps sign up.